Happy Lionsgate portal, everybody. So what exactly does that mean for all of us? Well, I'm going to get into that in a minute. First, I want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing. Thank you, guys. It's so inspiring. I'm so grateful. Things are really chugging along for me now, and I just want to share it with you. That's why I give away, I'm starting this month, I'll be giving away one free reading to a subscriber. And I will announce the winners on Saturday evening after I do my pick a card for the following week. So make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification button so you don't miss out. Make sure your emails and everything are all, so I can get a hold of you if you win. I'm sending you all good vibes on that one, and thank you. And if you resonate with this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm really feeling these energies. I've been sweating for the past 4 days like no other. I'm like, what in the heck? And it wasn't even dawning on me. The Lionsgate portal aligns with, it's when Leo and Sirius like come together, and it creates this huge high frequency energy shift. And what does that mean? That means everybody's feeling it, okay? Dreams are getting crazy. Pay attention to your dreams, by the way. Been taking notes. I've been telling my clients, write your dreams down, write what you remember, because it's very important in the waking world. If you've been feeling more anxious, if you did not clear out after the lessons of the Mercury retrograde and you're still feeling stuck and everything's getting worse and worse, you're probably going to have more fears and stuff come up, and they're all going to have a central theme, which is the universe still trying to get you. You got to let go of that, or you got to face this, or you got to deal with this so you can move forward with everyone around you too. So there's a couple of mixed things. We still got people who are stuck and really having a hard time, and then we got the people just sitting there very quietly and patiently waiting to move forward. So this Lionsgate is very special too, because we have Jupiter and Venus in a trine alignment, this beautiful alignment. We've got Venus, the planet of love and femininity, and then we've got Jupiter, abundance and prosperity. So we want to take advantage of these energies, right? Meditation is one amazing way. If you guys get any time to do that today, just sit still. You get 15 to 30 minutes minimum, okay? Just sit still and just be still. If you have a hard time with that, there's all sorts of, got one going on in the background, binaural beat meditations. There's guided meditations here on YouTube by some amazing channels. I highly recommend Meditative Mind. That's the one I use personally, and they've got thousands of binaural beats, which will help bring your brain into a meditative state. And then there's also Positive Magazine, which has tons of like 10-minute guided videos. So on that note, I'm done with my plug in there. Okay, so these energies are going to basically be hitting us in two major chakras, the heart and the third eye. A lot of people who are already intuitive and been doing their, developing it over the years have been getting accelerated like to the second. Okay, instead of a week out or anything, we're doing it now. It's like boom, 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 boom. And for those who are starting to awaken and starting to work with their intuition, you guys should start be feeling the increase in that. That can be a bit overwhelming. Just learn more about it, try to step into it. It's all for your highest good. Now, what we're going to do first, and I pray you guys stick with me on this one. Okay, we're going to do a short chakra cleansing. I'm gonna send some energies through. I'm a high frequency energy psychic. If you hear it, it'll affect you. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the singing bowl, and we're just going to tune into the sound, and I'm going to be sending energy out to clear your chakras before we do this pick a card. Now, it's going to be a little different than a normal pick a card, because we're trying to focus on what we need to be doing. It's like the energies are coming in, spirit's coming in to tell you what you need to be doing to get this portal energy, this beautiful, fantastic high frequency energy to work for you, because we're in a new cycle. We are literally after the 13th, a new cycle really begins. Accelerated motion, progress. We're talking fast movement forward, things clicking together, completions. So that is, it's like a whole new, brand new year, a new phase in our lives. So we want to be ready. Well, we're going to find out what we need to do, what we need to be focusing on to move forward. And if you're stuck, there's going to be a pile for you. Okay? So on that note, take a deep breath in for me. We're going to ground down real quick. We don't want to be floating away, because these energies will take us. Grounding stones would be good. I carry obsidian, red jasper, and amethyst. Sorry, my throat's just, I don't even have my drink with me. I'll have to pause in a second. So let's take a deep breath real quick. Let's ground down. Let's feel that beautiful energy. It doesn't matter if you're laying down or sitting. All I want you to focus on is either the soles of your feet or your tailbone for the root chakra. We're going to inhale. And we're going to feel that energy flow down. Imagine all the layers of the earth. You're pushing right through. You're punching through all the layers, the mantles, until you get to that beautiful molten core. We need to do that. Just inhale. Just relax. And when you hit that molten core, you're going to feel the energy surge back up. And really, you're going to feel it very focused on the feet, bottom of the feet, and the root chakra. This is for anchoring. We're anchoring us down. Inhale. Okay, keep breathing for me. With your eyes closed, I want you to call in your spirit guides and guardian angels to protect you. I call in the Archangel Michael to protect us all as we do our chakra cleansing and as we do this pick a card, as we tap into these high frequency energies. Inhale. All I want you to do is focus on the tongue. This is only going to be about a minute. We're going to cleanse. You might feel tingling sensations from the top of the crown to your feet. You might feel certain areas, might feel a little pressure. Allow that. Just know that the chakra is trying to loosen up and release. Okay? Inhale. Breathing. Allow the tongue to cleanse. Breath in. Release. Another deep breath in. And release. Last breath in. Big one. Release. Okay. Alright, just take some deep breaths in. You might want to shake out your hands. You might feel a little tingly or a little stiff. Sometimes that happens when we get all these energies just go, so I do that. But that's me. I'm also ADD if you didn't notice. So I know you guys just can't wait to get to it. So let's do the pick a card. You ready? Alright. Now, before I show you the cards, I'd like you to breathe in and close your eyes. You're going to ask your spirit guides and guardian angels what you need to do to have these energies of the portal work for you, to move forward. This is really important for your soul journey, for your higher self, for your highest good. And they're going to have some guidance for us. It's going to be amazing. Inhale. All right, here we go. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Remember, your first instinct is always the right one. Please get a notebook before you skip forward to the timestamp, which will be below in the description box. Okay, pile 1. Let's see what your spirit guides and guardian angels have guided you to utilize these beautiful frequencies to move you forward. Or if you're stuck, what you can do finally to get free. Okay. All right. Now this is a little different than I normally do the pick a cards. This is your guidance straight up from your guides to you. Now you may have been drawn to pick another pile 2, but remember the first one, the strongest one, that's pretty much basically the whole thing's gonna be a good message for you. The second one will be your back burner. Even if it all doesn't resonate, something in there is for you to hear. All right, so let's go. Pile 1. You got fluorite. This is my new deck from Carla Baron Reed, the Crystal Spirits. And this is an amazing card for you guys. You are moving forward, okay? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. With Flora, it's all about clarity, sharp focus, obstacles being removed from you, or are going to be. If you haven't seen it yet, you might. I feel like people have piled to if this resonates. Which I hope it does, because it feels really good. About the obstacles have been being removed, and I feel that you guys have seen that and felt that. And you may not see everything going on. There's a lot of stuff going on for you in the background. The first thing we are going to look at now, since we have Jupiter and Venus, we're going to look at only at love and prosperity. So I'm going to do love for you first, because I'm feeling really good. So you got a lot of clarity here, guys. So you've worked on a lot of stuff. You're starting to become clear. The fears aren't ruling you like they were. Ooh, okay. One more, please. Clarify. Oh, this one keeps coming up too. Whoosh. Okay. It's a good look. All right. So we were talking about clearing and sharp focus. So this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, okay, very nurturing, okay, very grounded, very earthy, okay. Now, I never gender base, so it could be, I just feel this is energy for you. This is what you're stepping into. This is how you're being viewed as the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the energy of it, the nurturing, kind of, for lack of a better term, you got your shit together, okay? Because you have got your shit together, and you're seeing that clearly, how you're worthy of love in all its beautiful forms, in abundance and prosperity in all its beautiful forms. But you are feeling rich in love. Even if you're single, or you're alone right now, or separated from your divine counterpart, you're still feeling love from you. This is a huge milestone for you. You're owning it. This is you. But we got some warnings here. Be careful in matters of the heart. I feel like now this may not resonate for everybody in pile one, and you know, if you may have to flip it if it pertains to the other person you're thinking about or you're involved with. Watch out for escapism. That's what I'm getting here with the Devil card. Of course, Capricorn is represented by this, but I don't feel it has to do so much to do with sign. It had to do with escapism was the first thing I picked up, about running away or falling into fantasy, which I feel is why you're clear now. You stepped out of that, okay? And when I say falling into fantasy, that means, you know, kind of wearing the rose-colored glasses, and maybe you're not with somebody and you're separated. Like, it feels like separation. So if you're separated from somebody, this is a big one. Sometimes we tend to glamorize and focus on the good only in the relationship before the separation, not really looking at the true behaviors and stuff, why it wasn't working. You know, maybe you had red flags and stuff like that. But I feel like you had some clarity on this, or you're going to be. Remember I said there were going to be obstacles cleared, but I really feel like major clarity is coming in. A lot of truths are going to be revealed. This is across the board with even all YouTubers doing, like, even like the horoscope videos, talking about, you know, clarity's coming, clarity's time, truths are going to be revealed. You're actually going to find out stuff in the physical plane. So I feel like that's coming, but don't let temptation sway you. You know the truth. You really do about things. Don't beat yourself up. Don't fall into that trap. I just feel like they kept saying escapism. So it's almost like a little, like, you're very clear and focused now. The universe does not want to see you, you know, letting the love area. Some people, the love area is like the hardest area they've had to work on in the past couple of years, especially about themselves. And just when they think they got this, here comes love, and we're right back to, you know, we're falling apart all over again. So, but you are stronger than that, okay? Watch out for temptation to escape. That's what I'm getting. If this resonates for you guys, you know, for any of you, if it does not, don't worry, there's still a message in here for you too. But this has to do with people that are separated. So maybe that's just for the people who are apart from their purge. Maybe they're waiting. Maybe you've been ghosted. Maybe, it was a agreed upon separation. Whether it was you or them, doesn't matter. So for those of you who are separated from your partner, they're talking about don't fall into the idealism of the good, just the good parts. And yeah, you don't want to concentrate on the bad parts. I see that, and the good in people, yes. But realistically, as a partnership, how was it really? How much did you give, and how much did they give? That's a big one that I really feel strongly to tell you guys. You got to remember the give and take that was or wasn't present. Was it balanced? Did you always feel more sad or angry than you did happy and fulfilled and peaceful in this relationship? You got to ask yourself those questions. That is a challenge for some of you who are separated. I do feel like there might be a return for some of you. You know, they may come back, but you're being asked to be very clear and trust your instincts. Trust the red flags. Okay, you are this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, you can do this. You're strong enough. Because when you do that, then I want to say for some of you, this isn't everybody, but clarity will show up. Okay, you'll see the truth, but you have to allow the truth for everything to start moving in that area. Okay. Then we've got the Eight of Swords. A lot of people call this a nightmare card. But see, that's where this comes in too. I feel like there's a lot of maybe fears of the new, being trapped. What I really feel with this card is feeling trapped in a mindset of a little bit of the old, almost fearful. It's like, I want something new, but then you keep thinking about the relationships you had before and what you really liked about them. Now, that's nice, but are you focusing on the parts of the relationship really made you feel fulfilled? Or are you focusing on the parts that with a particular person? That's what these swords are calling you to look at during this Lions portal. The Lions portal will bring up fears and stuff that need to be released. There might be a lot of tension. There might be a lot of fears. You might be staying up all night, getting that mind overworking. Sometimes it feels like the nightmare. And when it starts carrying over into your day life, you know, when you wake up and you're still churning at your brain, you're being warned about this, because right now, if you're thinking negative, you can bring that in. The energies are very, very sensitive and powerful. And how do you stop that? You start focusing on what's in front of you. You start focusing on what you have now. Really tap into things that do make you happy and lifted. You make you happy. You know, it's almost impossible to put this on someone else. It's a very big and impossible, responsibility to make someone happy, no matter what you do. You know, but if you make yourself happy, then it all comes in. Then you'll be drawing in like a magnet, drawing people in that will match that and add value to your happiness. You'll have that balance. You're the butterfly. Okay, you're transforming. So these old behavioral patterns are just coming up. It's almost like an echo. I feel like a lot of you, though, have a handle on it. Really do. And you're used to it when this thing comes up. But because the energies are so strong, they might almost feel like they're happening. You might think, is this my instinct? What's going on here? But make sure you step back and ask your brains for the facts. And that'll probably get it to stop. I usually do that. Where's the facts? It'll say blah, blah. I go, well, where's the facts? Until it just has no answer, you know. And it's all fear-based, you know. For some of you, got something new coming. And you know this and you're excited about it, but then all of a sudden these past thoughts start coming up, surrounding you a bit. And that's causing it's not blocking it. It's not like they're not going to come in if you're waiting on new love or new people to come in. It's slowing it down. It's almost like I feel like, see, I'm going like this. I feel like it's circling around you like little buzzards. It's like, yeah, we got you. And you're like, no, because you are transforming into someone new and breaking free of this. When you understand the swords that are circling you are under your power, they'll fall away and you're free to fly. I know it sounds easier said than done, but be prepared for this kind of a resurgence of maybe past feelings, past fears coming up. You got this, though. You got this. That butterfly, to me, you're in mid transformation. This is all a part of the initiation of that, as we rebirth. This is a new cycle. We got new stuff coming in. On the plus side, we have this beautiful Three of Wands energy. Passion. Fierce loyalty. I just feel that this beautiful surge of fire within yourself. For some of you, it's a libido. It's creativity. You're getting excited about things, doing things with your friends. This is not just love here. This is all around. But the thing is, I feel like it all centers around you. See how these three wands are holding this up? I feel that this is going to be you stepping in this energy, and this is the people coming in. Not saying there's three. You might be doing something with three people, or all of a sudden get offered to do something with three people. But I just feel like you're going to see that when you step into this beautiful love energy for yourself and focus on what makes you happy right now, all that you're going to see almost, I really feel strongly tell some, it's going to resonate with some of you immediately. The like-minded people that are matching that vibe are going to come flying in. In fact, that's it for everybody. And that's why I think I was warning about this, is what I'm feeling now. Is I get so many energies, guys, so bear with me as I try to interpret these properly for you, because I get a lot in. And I see that the warning is you are what you attract now, especially with this Lionsgate portal in Venus and Jupiter, in love and in money and prosperity. Friendships, relationships of all kinds, especially the one with yourself. Because really, this Lionsgate portal is about you and your highest self. Okay? And that's what this is all about here. You are what you're going to be most thinking about. So that's why I was saying, you get a grip. You got this. Once you clear this and we get past this, like on the 13th, it's gone. You can feel free to fly. And you're going to have this wonderful, beautiful. For some of you, I feel like you might have 3 suitors come at you. Yeah. You'd be very, I feel like people of power are really going to start shining. This beautiful, shining, like bright diamond. Okay. And you're just going to, like a moth to a flame. That's what I kept getting in my head. A moth to a flame, moth to a flame. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to shine so brightly that people are going to come towards you. You're going to be very charismatic, even if you're like, oh, I'm not charismatic. But there's something about your energy because you're feeling happy. And with this Lions portal stuff going on, they're going to come in droves, okay? So be prepared for, like surprises. No expectations though, right? But I feel that you guys are going to have like this wonderful like attention coming to you. You're going to have a lot of surprise offers coming in, people just you wouldn't think, just all of a sudden go, hey, you want to go to lunch? You're like, yeah, whatever. And then you find out they, have a little bit, want to do more than lunch with you. So you never know. You never know. But I do feel there's going to be some surprises for you guys too once we clear out of these energies here. Okay. Remember, we are what we think. You deserve the very best. You are worthy. You're clear on that now. You just got to keep being clear. We just got another week to go. Okay, we got this. It's not going to be bad. I don't feel that people for Propel one at all that you guys are going to have. There's different energies going to hit different people depending on where they are at in their forward motion. Based on the work and your experiences and what you've learned through the last 2 months, especially in July with this Mercury retrograde, which spanked everybody, okay? Every relationship, okay? I shouldn't say that. There were some that made it through, but there was a lot of them who didn't. We had to learn a lot of truths about ourselves. We had to go through a lot of cleansing for ourselves to get where we are today. And I really feel that even though it sounded bad, right? I think that for each one of you who are unique and different, you're going to handle these 2 energies very differently. And you guys are going to seriously step into your transformation. Utilize this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, which you are, nurturing, compassionate, loving, most of all towards yourself. Be kind to yourself, loving to yourself, because this is what's going to manifest. And this is going to be absolutely jaw-dropping, surprising, and amazing. And I do want to hear about your love lives when no, you don't have to give me details. It's good. But I'd love to hear feedback on that. As we get through this weekend and next, this weekend's going to be pretty amazing too. But I'll do a pick a card for that later. So anyway, let's look at pile 1 for prosperity, for money. Oh, 2 of coins. Interesting. God, the energy. I'm sweating my brains off. My brains off. God, don't do that. I'm barely talking. Wow. Wow. Yep. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Okay. Remember I talked about the Eight of Swords? We got the Nine of Swords popped up. I'm going to bring this up first. Again. Now, so I feel some of you may have had trouble maybe financially, and it got a little scary there on the edge there, and maybe you might be, I feel like some may not resonate with everybody, but I feel for some of you that you're on the tail end of almost being relieved from a burden, okay? But then it's still kind of hanging around, and you're still going, yeah, but what's going to happen after that? Even though I'll be okay here, I still got this, and that, okay? Armageddon scenarios are the brain's way of really making us like fearful and making us kind of like tuck in and hide. Okay, this is not the time for that. And I have to strongly tell you guys that with this Nine of Swords energy, 90% of what's going on in your head about this situation and financially, for not resonating with everybody, is in your head. You have to really look outside. This person is basically focused in here, see how everything's all in, and they're like in themselves, in their head. It's time to step out of this and look around and step out of scarcity or lack of consciousness and move into prosperity consciousness, because you do have a lot of abundance around you. May not all be financial, but once you start focusing on what you do have, with this energy, this high frequency energy, remember, you're going to manifest what you're thinking about. Just focus on what you do have. Do you have a home? Do you have a car? Do you have food? Do you have money to buy food? Do you have, I just totally random. Do you have clothes on your back? Do you have family? People that care about you? Do you have friends? These are the things do you have a job? It's little things like that, are you breathing? You know what I mean? I know that sounds silly, but I think some of you got what I meant by that. So, but it's really focusing on what you do have and really feeling grateful, stepping into that gratitude energy, which I'm going to bring this up. Then we have the Fountain. This is a Fountain Tarot, and this is an extra card they put in. It talks about the unknown, about having faith, but feeling that connection to your divine higher power, to your soul, to your higher self. Because that's the truth. This is where you are. So these things like the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, they're nothing. They're nothing compared to what you actually have going on. And you really need to step into this energies that are coming in. And it's not being rose-colored glasses. If you're feeling good, even though things seem to, be kind of not so good in some areas, but you're going, you know what? But I have this. But flip your mindset, because there is some powerful stuff coming in for you to help with this situation. Okay, for some of you, like I said, it's going to resonate for some of you. Okay, whatever situation you were having with finance or career are going to change. It's going to get better because you know you're worthy. You're clear. You're more focused. You've got the determination. You're getting handed the creativity and the passion again to get things moving and to be more optimistic. And not only that, but to look at and be grateful for what you have. And that's what the universe is providing. They're providing you, helping you open up with gratitude and faith. Okay? Things will get better, but you have to get out of this mindset. Remember, to me, the Nine of Swords card, I usually call it the paranoia card to the 10th power, because our minds can make things, make us feel so fearful, right? With the Armageddon scenarios it creates, it feels like it's actually happening when we know really behind the scene, we know that's not going on. Okay, without facts, gotta find the facts. Okay, so let's look over here. This is really interesting. You both, everybody's got the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Balance. Okay, and choices. You do have a choice. You're in the driver's seat. You say yes or no. But this time, when you do your yes or no's in this field, I feel like I'm talking to a particular group of people here, in the career or finance, you have to do it for what makes you comfortable. this is a time where you cannot go by pleasing others. You can no people pleasing in this one. This is about you, because if you look long term and think, well, if I do this because so and so wants this and it made sense, but then look long term for yourself. Okay, that's what this is about for you guys, the challenge. Now, the Two of Cups is interesting because I feel that for some of you, though, that it's between choosing two cups. Okay, they're both full. All right, they're both there. But you need to be realistic and grounded. That's where your clarity, the flore, obstacles are being removed so you can see. Okay, the choices clearly for what they are. I feel that for some of you, if you have two choices to make in the career and finance area, whether it be a job, a move, a relocation, so you know, and you have a choice, you can either stay or go, or you know, go to this position or go or stay there or go over here. The thing is one was, what did they say? All they're saying this to me, all that glitters is not gold, but you're gonna see that now. Now things are gonna be revealed. I feel like if some of these opportunities were coming up during the Mercury retrograde, you're good to not make a decision during that time, because now you're going to see the truths are going to be revealed with these two cups. Which one's the real cup? Which one has the little ball in it? You know that, I think they call it, well, it's like a 3-card Monty, but like, where's the queen? Where's the queen? Where's the queen? Oh no, you know, it's like the cups flip over and you'll find one was empty, not so full, and the other one's brimming and overflowing with what will jive with you, what is the best option for you. Okay, so before you make any firm decisions in that area, if this resonates with you, wait a little bit. I'd wait till mid next week before making a decision, because you're going to see which cup is the right one for you, and it's going to be very obvious. Okay, so for the rest of you, or if this resonates, we've got the Two of Coins talking about balance and making the right choices for long term down the road. Everything that's going on with this Lions portal is about long-term down the road. We're in a new cycle. This is going to push us forward for the next year, okay, till next August, okay? And so it's really important that I feel that for some of you, people of Pile 1, you're getting stable with your money. Things are starting to look good. You're starting to feel a little bit more secure in that area. You may not be like rolling in the dough, but you're in a good place. Now it's time to start putting away for the future. Look 6 months down the road where you want to be. What would you need to, like, say $25 a month, or maybe even $10 a week into a savings account, whatever. It's being very mindful of your money for the next 6 months is what I'm getting for you guys. But balance too, okay? Also balance between work and play. I feel that some of you might be workaholics, and with the clarity and stuff, you kind of start realizing and starting hearing maybe family members or even a partner talking about time away so you could work. Now, some people love to work and it's their passion, yes, and but there is a difference between like throwing yourself into work and not realizing that's, even though you get carried away with the passion thing, you also sometimes you run to it when you don't want to deal with stuff. So this is also as bringing you into clarity. Bring that balance back in. You can do this. You can balance work and family, loved ones, your partner in a very wonderful way, okay, and still have the flow and still be able to be creative without restrictions, and remembering to give a little time to those who love you and that you love. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you for this Lions portal. I will be having a special put up here very soon. It'll be in the description box below if you guys need a little bit more insight or more detail than what you're given on what you need to be working on through this Leo's Gate, same thing, Lionsgate, especially in love. So I've got a special love reading below and a general love reading geared just for using these energies to get you guys moving forward in those areas. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to get going with Pile 2. People of Pile 2. Sorry, I am just dying over here. I'm sweating. I'm just got the air conditioners, the fans going full blast. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Geez, are crazy. Okay, guys. So if you picked Pile 2, now this may not resonate with everybody. Pile 2 is for those who are stuck, for those who've had things just peter out. It feels like downer energy. I'm not saying you guys might go, hey, that ain't me. There is a message in there for you, but that's what I'm feeling for this one. When the cards, I was going to deal from the other deck, but something kept saying to get my wisdom of the House of Night, and when I grabbed it, that's when I picked up. These are for the people who feel stuck, need to move forward. We want you to use these energies to move you forward. You need to move forward. You're beautiful. You're worthy. So let's see. Okay. There were 3 cards came out. Okay. Listening. Message. Letting go. Which I thought, they all came out separately as I was shuffling. It was like boom, boom, boom. And I went, okay. So it's literally this message. Listen. The universe sending you messages. Time to let go. Now, there may be things from that you might be hanging on to. You're like, no, I'm not hanging on to anything. I've let go. I walked away. But every time you give thought to something that should be, the door should be closed and you should be moving forward, you're taking away attention from yourself and putting it on them. That beautiful energy needs to be focused here. You're like that close to being free. And that's a big, big, huge energy that's coming in for us here with this Lionsgate portal, is by being free. And the way we can be free is we don't attach our happiness, we don't attach any hopes or dreams to any particular person, because they're here. Everything is here. When you put focus here, it reflects outward. So if things are falling apart, you're not giving yourself the love, the compassion, the nurturing, the feeling I am worthy of something better. It's a reflection of you, of what's going on around you. And that's what the messages have been going. These have been, I feel like for some of you, like I said, it may not resonate with everybody, but there's all these messages that have been coming, not only from spirit, your spirit guides, guardian angels, your synchronicities, coincidences, but there's been clarity coming in. Like you've been getting straight messages, about things, and they really need you to listen now. It's time to listen. It's time to just listen. Sorry about that with the glare, guys. It's time to listen. This energy for the Lion's Portal is to help you to listen and to help you to let go. Leave things in the past that need to stay there. You're so much worthy. There's so much good things just waiting. I feel like they're being put off to the side right now, waiting for you. If you choose to open up and do whatever work, we're going to look into love and career and finance, since we got Jupiter and Venus and trine. We're going to focus only on those 2 areas. But when you listen and start working on that and letting go, sometimes you have to take that blind leap of faith. If you're waiting on someone and you think, well, they'll be back, and and you're like, but I'm going to keep moving on, but all your focus is on, you're still doing things because just in case they come back. Oh, I don't want to do this just in case they come back. You can't think like that. They're not there now, but you need to do stuff for yourself that makes you happy, that is right for you, without thinking of the other person at the moment, especially if they're not around at this time. Okay, this is all about you. This has always been about you, always. And the universe has been trying to tell you this the whole time. They want you to be in a relationship with you, to love you, to know you're worthy. And I know everybody's like, that doesn't mean everything's going to turn around. But yeah, it actually does. And you will see this. The universe will give you rewards through signs. Okay, tangible, like things will, all of a sudden you'll get good news. Maybe you've had, for some of you, I feel like maybe some of you did have some good things happen, but you're just kind of, oh yeah, and then it just faded away when you should have been really jumping up and down with joy, because maybe a certain situation is going on, it's been ongoing, you just didn't see a way out of it, and all of a sudden everything just got better, and you're like, oh, that's great, but you know what I mean? It's all about you. Find out why you're really not letting go. What's the real reasons? Are you afraid of new things? Are you afraid of things being successful? Are you afraid of the successful stuff coming in? You get all excited and everything just, the bottom drops? Because that's not what's going to be going on. Once you tap into your soul person's purpose and the things that raise your soul and raise your passion and energy, the universe will protect that. The universe will feed that. The universe will guide you along in that and bring you everything you need for that. You'd be surprised. All right, let's look into the love area for pile 2. We want to get you moving forward. We want you clear. We want you happy. You deserve that so much. But even if you're not fully stuck and maybe not having like seriously major tower moments that seem to not end and they seem to be increasing, if you did not let go of what you were supposed to during Mercury retrograde with all the lessons that were being thrown at us, then it's getting worse because the universe is trying to get you to release and let go. It's not because it hates you. It's because it loves you. It wants you free. It wants you to move forward and have all those wonderful things. Oh, King of Cups. In the love area. The Chariot. We got the 3 of Swords. All right. And the Emperor. All right. There's so many messages. Okay, so this is probably going to resonate. It looks like there's a couple in here, so I'll try to break it down. Let's see. This King of Cups energy doesn't just represent a person, okay? And I don't gender base, so please keep it brought up in mind. It represents a mindset. For some of you, there may be someone that's a King of Cups coming in or trying to come in. I feel like this someone is trying to come in, okay? This is not for everybody. I feel like this is for one set and that's for the other, okay? So we have this new King of Cups. Some of them, I feel like for a very small few of you guys, like I said, it resonates, that this person might be returning from the past. This is a person that's very loyal, very loving, but very balanced with their emotions. If they were uber emotional like in the past, they've tamed that down. They've learned their lessons too. And they've come forward with their cup offering to you. Now, some of you, I feel, because this goes for both parties, or both sets. 3 of Swords. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean third party in this situation, but heartbreak, misunderstandings, betrayal. Betrayal of the heart, but then I feel it's like betrayal of the mind. There may have been just all of a sudden no communication, or communication stopped after it was flowing. You know, I feel like misunderstanding, miscommunications, bad. Okay. And then there was a separation for some of you. Now, for the people, this person is new and trying to come in, fear from the past is stopping, allowing this. Okay, this new person. This person is not your ex, not anything like them. Now, you may see triggers, but you got to remember, some people, sometimes when we're hurt so much over and over again, relationships, without learning why, you know, we attract certain people, sometimes that we'll look for triggers almost to be able to run and bolt. Okay, so we don't have to, you know, jump blindly into, you know, the arms of love. Okay, but you're being asked to, the universe is saying this is a loyal person. This is someone that is open with their feelings, open with their words. They're not afraid of communicating, but they're very balanced in that, but they're very passionate. I feel they just have this passion. They just want to, they're very expressive. They're more about, they're the type of people that will shower you, kind of spoil you a bit, you know, in all ways. Definitely in the bedroom, by the way. So very passionate. The offer is sincere. The offer is absolutely with pure intention. No selfish intentions behind that. Okay. And the universe says to you, you're in charge. She's like, and the universe says to you, hey, I'm right here. No. You notice the horses are looking, there's a 2-headed horse she's riding, okay? One's looking that way, one's going that way. She's like, I know where I'm going. Really? Do you? I want all this wonderful stuff. I want a guy who's faithful. I want a girl who's loyal. I want a girl who tells the truth. I want a guy who does this. I want a girl who does that. But then you have the one horse going, no, I think we should go back. This was like, oh, hell no, we're going forward. But the thing is, you're in charge of both these horses. You have to decide, do you want to go forward or do you want to remain in the past? Because I feel this person, whoever this King of Cups person is, could be male or female. Like I said, no gender basing here. Okay, this person is not like the exes, this new person. Even and for some of you, if it is an ex returning, that there's been changes. But they do understand that it's going to take time to build the trust. So they're not in a hurry, but giving them a chance. Okay. You've changed too. You guys are not the same people you were if you had separated before. Okay. I feel like there was a gap of time here. Okay. But if you notice, it's like, which direction do you really want to go? To me, this is the subconscious. This is the conscious. But it's up to you. Which direction? You say yes, you say no. You say left, you say right. You say yes, you say no. But make sure if you do say no, that the intentions are in alignment with your highest good. Make sure you don't say no because you think you're not worthy of this wonderful person. Okay? Because you are worthy of that wonderful person and they're worthy of you. That's why they're stepping forward. Because you're amazing. They do see you like this too, like someone who's like independent. You're owning yourself. You know, a lot of people. One of the things that's a running joke between me and friends: fake it till you make it. And you know what? You step into stuff like that. You know, like you're secure and you're fine. You actually start living that. You know, but you really have to face a lot of truths. Okay, maybe it's something from the way back past that's, you know, has you fearful, has you defensive. But this person, you can be open with, you can trust. Communication is very game with this person, like in a good way for you. They want to hear you. They want to listen to you. That's how they get to know you and understand you. You know, for once, you're going to have that. But you have to open up which direction you're going in. He wants to go that way. This one's like, I don't know. This one, to me, actually feels like this one's standing still. And that was like, no, let's go. Because he's pulling way over there. So, okay, now for the second group of people. Now, whoever that resonates with. Now, whatever it doesn't, remember, throw it out. Just bear with me as we get through. The energies are very intense for me. And I'm trying really hard to do this as best as possible. This one. For those of you who've been waiting. The Emperor. Very cold. They know what they want. But I feel like this person here, could be male or female, is someone who doesn't do anything without getting something in return. And that's, you know, who they are. They're controlling. If they don't feel they have control or they feel they lost control, I feel that they walk away from things and they go somewhere else where they can have that control. So if this person resonates with any of you, okay, we're going to pull another card on this one. I feel like the Emperor is going to make a return, but to remember that for this particular person, male or female, okay, remember this. The intentions have to be in alignment. You know what I mean? For good, for the good. All right? And I still feel there's a third party involved here. So if this person comes back, be wary. But I want to do a clarification on that. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Because you're not the same person. You know, you were with, I mean, when you were with them. Even if it was like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. No. You've got this Empress energy. Ironic, huh? The Empress is warm, nurturing, fertile. So be careful if you decide to kind of, you know, well, maybe I'll give him a chance. This is a very fertile energy. The Leo's gate is very fertile energy. So if you are not planning to have children, be careful during this time, especially up till the 13th. Okay. All right. This is how he sees you, or they see you, as the Empress energy. You know, you're nurturing, you're creative. Nurturing, creative. Okay, can I get a little bit more clarification? Empress. Standing strong in your game. They see you like that, like you're standing strong in your game. That's what attracts them back. You're not that, whatever, however they viewed you. Like you're not wimpy, you're not a weakling. Well, you weren't. That's why they went, because you were like not taking their crap, right? This is you. This has always been you. And now they're kind of look over and they go, hey, wait a minute. I want some of that. You got the 5 of Wands. And clarification of the 5 of Wands. I don't know this Emperor person, please. Ooh, you're not taking that. Okay. Yeah, I see it. All right. So I'm like, okay, I'm a little confused. I got the Emperor and the Empress, which are usually a match, but in this situation, the Emperor's just got control issues. Okay. He can come across as very cold, you know, and brash. Now, this could work the opposite way too. You could have had a third-party situation going on, and he became, or this person became cold. Okay. And maybe you're seeing them with this Empress energy all, you know, secure in their stuff. They're like not affected. They're not all heartbroken. They're just moving along. That doesn't mean they don't feel anything. It doesn't mean you don't feel anything if it's vice versa. Okay. You're just not showing it because you're working on you, getting yourself together. So you have this 5 of Wands. To me, this 5 of Wands reminds me of battle. Look, everybody's pulling on the same thing. Nobody's getting anywhere. It's like this tug of war for control. Very fiery, passionate exchange. I mean, words tossed, things said to try to get somebody to let go so they'll win. It's like a battle. It's like a battle. Oops. Well, it is the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Rulers. This person, whoever the Emperor is ready to battle. They're not going to play no shit. they're gonna come at it very strong, especially if their ego's been damaged too. But here's you, Queen of Swords, going, I'm cutting right through all that bullshit. You're going to cut through with the truth. And not only that, but the truth is going to come to you because you want to allow less than that because you are worth the truth. Not the BS, not all the bullshit. You're done. This is like going to be such a completion for you of a cycle. Stepping in this energy, because this has to happen. This confrontation is going to finally happen and end. You go, hiya. Like I said, it could be flipped, but there's going to be definite clarity. It's going to come through with communication, very clear and probably cold. Okay? You ain't got no time to play no games anymore. You're like, okay, we are done. Maybe this was that final closure that needed to happen so you can move forward in love because the Wheel of Fortune shows up. Right after this occurs, everything's going to flip in the upswing for you in the love area. I promise that. I feel that. I shouldn't say I promise it, but I can feel it so strong that I want to say yes. But you're definitely going to feel, you're going to feel so free. The freest you've ever felt in the love area, especially for yourself. You're going to be like, woohoo! And then all of a sudden, you're going to have this, I want to say this amazing, I feel for some of you, you're going to have an amazing relationship come out of this. A little down the road, you know, it's not going to be instant, okay? It's going to take work, but it's going to not be so much work because the energy will be equal. There'll be a nice give and take, very slowly, a lot of understanding, a lot of clarity. No bullshit this time. The real deal. The eye is open. And you're going to be able to see when the right person is in and around you. It's going to be very clear. The universe is basically going to hand this person, go, here you go. Wow. That's amazing. Pile 2. All right, let's look at your, God, I haven't even got to your career and finance area. Wow. Oh my God, I'm sweating my little booty off over here. Oh, the energies. And if you guys need clarification in the love area a little bit, that might have been a little confusing. I was really trying hard to be very clear on that, what I was getting. I do have a Lionsgate special for love down below in the description box. If you guys want a more personalized reading, it's 888. Yep. All right. What do we got for finance and career, Jupiter? What's going on here? Finance and career for people of Pot 2. What's going on? What do we got coming in? Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. The Moon. Awesome. Okay. All right. Page of Cups. Being like a child again. Being enthusiastic. I feel that there's going to be a resurgence. If you guys haven't been feeling it already, I feel that you will. New ideas, new creative ideas. Kind of, I feel like looking into old things that maybe you started, old projects that now might actually go, hey, you know what? That'll work for this. Don't be afraid to look back at past ideas or creative projects that you started maybe even years ago, even a hobby. You might want to relook at that now, because I feel that for some of you, the answer or the creative inspiration lies in this case, in the past, in finances and career and hobbies. I feel that they're going to be exactly what you're looking for. It's really going to spawn that beautiful childlike enthusiasm, like, you know, when you were making a science project stuff. You know, some people didn't get that enthused about it, but, you know, getting excited about stuff you did then, little things, you know, but that's going to charge you up to get ready for the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is new beginnings with a fiery, like, go get 'em attitude, you know, the courageousness of it, just this beautiful, fiery, inspirational, and passionate energy in career and finance and hobbies. I feel like for some of you people of Pile 2, believe it or not, you are on your soul path. You are doing your soul purpose. You know, our soul purpose won't just consist of one thing. There is a theme, one basic theme there, but we spider out and do all sorts of different things that are connected to our soul purpose. And I feel like a lot of you are hitting it and have been hitting it, and some of you have been working on this over the past couple months, and you are really going to start seeing fruition. To me, this is like a beacon, like going, you got it, you got it. You are going to see some serious results from your hard work in the career, finance, and, you know, working on your soul purpose, your passions. You know, you may work like me, work a full-time job and then do what you love, you know, on the side here. And you're really going to start seeing things light up for you in the areas that you're most passionate about. There could be promotions. There could be relocations for some of you. There could also be new job opportunities you've been waiting on, but just kind of like, oh, maybe that's not for me. And boom, here it comes in your lap again. So make sure you check those opportunities out. Do not blow off any opportunities with this energy of the Lionsgate portal. It is heavily, especially with Jupiter. Okay. It's definitely blessed, especially with this beautiful Page of Cups. You'll have loving messages. Messages are coming in through with ideas that you're going to present, ideas you might bounce an idea off a friend and they go, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And they tell somebody, next thing you know, hey, somebody's calling you up going, hi, this is so-and-so from blah, blah, blah. And we want to da-da-da. See, I'm just saying. So be open and use that beautiful intuition. If you have been kind of not sure in the career and finance area, this may not resonate for everybody. You're about to get clear on your path. I feel that for some, you're going to get clearer communication in the physical plane guiding you. Signs and synchronicities telling you. Okay. Songs on the radio. I mean, maybe even a commercial or a billboard or some random conversation over here at the grocery store guiding you. to exactly where you need to go. Keep your eyes and ears open. Pay attention to your dreams. Remember messages. Okay. They're sending messages like crazy. Okay. But I feel that tapping into your, sorry, I don't like, encourage to stay on the table. Okay. Your guys have been sending you messages, and I feel like if you really just quiet down for a little bit and listen, keep notes about any signs or synchronicities and look at them at the end of the day, and you'll see them line up and they'll make sense more later than they do right. Sometimes you'll see them and just kind of go, wow, that was weird. But if you can't write them down or not, tell a friend, say, hey, remember this for me, because I probably won't because my day's busy. But to keep open, you will be guided. Just a whole bunch of clarity, things that you weren't sure about, you're finally going to see the truths about, so you can make the decisions, so you can see the path clearly. That's why I feel like this is shining a pathway. Like you are going to see the path you should be on in career and finance, okay? And things are going to get better. But maybe you can't see them now because it's a little dark, but boom, that light's going to come in. But you have to be open to it. You have to, pretty much have faith, but mostly be open to the signs, listening, messages, and letting go of past failures. They have nothing to do with now. We're going into a new cycle, brand new everything. Okay, you're transforming, and it's like a rebirth, and that can be very shaky and unsettling. We're getting a lot of downloads right now too, so pay attention to your dreams. If you remember them, please write them down. There's messages in there. You may not get them right away, but look back at them in a day or two, and then they probably will make sense. Remember, your first instinct is always the right one. Okay? And then again, in this area, we have the Eight of Swords energy. Feeling trapped, feeling bound. That's where this moon energy comes in for you. You're not. It's going to shine a light on this. You're going, now wait a minute. I'm better than this. Boom, I'm out. You aren't trapped and bound. This is all you. This is all you. You have options. You have people sincerely wanting to help, have been reaching out. I feel this may not resonate for everybody. I feel there have been people reaching out, but they've kind of pulled back because you just have not accepted it. No, I got this. I'm okay. Thanks. But you're really not. You do need this. And now you're like, oh, God, why didn't I? Some of you have regret. Feeling not worthy. Feeling like not so much. Maybe you feel like a failure. You're not. We all stumble through, especially with career, finance, and soul, soul purpose stuff. We all stumble. We all surround ourselves with the Eight of Swords, okay? Especially in this area. But the moon is here to shine the light. Your intuition is trying to guide you. Your guides are coming in to guide you. They were trying to tell you which direction to go. And I feel like for some of you, it was ignored due to fear. Fear of failure, getting your hopes up and then get them dashed. It's like, oh, I might as well stay here because not never, if I go that way, what if I get my hopes up and they get dashed? What if you get your hopes up and it doesn't? What if it is successful? What if you're actually really happy and you stay, have this longevity in the position or whatever it is? What if? All right? You need to trust your gut. The universe has got your back. You're not going to fall, okay? If for some of you, if there's been a repetitive sign for a particular career or a particular job, that's the universe, obviously, telling you, hey, come on, we got you. We're lighting your path, come on. So it's up to you to get out of this energy. You're not stuck and bound. The universe says so. Okay, they're like, we got you. So keep an eye and ears and everything open. Well, for realistically everything open to all the signs and synchronicities that are here to guide you. You will be getting that clarity. In fact, I feel for some reason the clarity has been there. But now that these energies are coming in from the Lionsgate portal, I think you'll be able to see it much more clear and be more open to it. And take that blind leap of faith. Tell the universe, you lead, I follow, and you'll be surprised. No expectations, no disappointments either. Don't expect the negative. But you don't have to expect everything to be all roses and, rainbows and stuff. But you do expect it to be good for you and make you happy, because that is what you're worth. You're worthy to be happy. You're worthy to have good things. And the universe is trying to bring that to you. So make sure you guys use your intuition and really follow the signs. Okay, don't be afraid. The universe has been showing you it's got your back. It's guiding you. It is there. On that note, guys, I have those readings down below for you for the Lionsgate. And if this resonate with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for hanging in with me for that really long reading. And I'm here for you if you guys need me. I have all my information down below. Thank you, guys. Sending you much love and light. All right, people at pile 3. Woo! Hour and 5 minutes. My gosh. Okay. Let me see what you got. Oh, big bites. Ooh, drive, ambition, passion, moving forward. This is like serious forward acceleration. Passionate and fearless action. This is all you guys right now. Either you are into it now, stepped into that, or you're going to be stepping into it. That's what the Lionsgate portal is bringing in for you. It's time for you to move. Time to move. Your movement has started. Yay! Good for you guys. Now, ooh, I'm excited. Let's go into your on here. Sorry, just want to get your love tarot here. All right, I'm so excited. So you guys are definitely been doing the work and moving forward. You've done everything. You're ready. You are completely ready. You're all set up. It's like you're primed and ready to go. Whew. All right, so let's look into your love area. Apparently, oh my goodness, my cards are actually hot. There's like 10 cards that come out and I picked that one. Oh, wow. They're like... Okay, hold on a second. All right, one more. Okay, so we're going to look in the love area. So your advice from your guides is... Holy crap. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, is there one more? It's the love area for pile 3. Wait, it's like the cards got all excited with that energy. Okay, we're good. Okay, so this is a very passionate, fiery energy. So you guys got the green light to go, go, go. Okay, now you can grab the bull with both horns and ride it on into whatever makes you happy. You guys have the green light to move forward. Be fearless, be courageous, be bold. The universe has got your back. Remember, follow your instinct. I don't even have anything else to say, but that's what's coming in for me. Let's look at your love area. And as if that isn't a... Wow. Okay, first thing that came out, 9 of Cups. Appreciating what you have. Okay, recognition. Basically, what I was feeling was appreciation and gratitude for what you have in front of you. Really appreciating it and knowing it's like, you know what you didn't need and you shed that. You've left it behind. But you see what you do want and but most of all, you're grateful for what you do have. And that's like amazing in the love department. You're very grateful for all the small things, all the big things that you have in your life. And I also feel these cups are how you're feeling about yourself. The love you're giving to yourself. You've made yourself a priority and you're starting to see the rewards from that. Okay? It looks like you're going to see it even more because we got not only the Ace of Wands, fiery, passionate. This is all supposed to be phallic, by the way. Not gender basing, just saying. Okay? Fertile energy, new beginnings, right? New action. Okay, action, fire, and Ace of Cups. Yeah, I did make this up. They jumped out. One I put back, it came right back out. So, okay. I was like, wait a minute, maybe that one wasn't right. No, apparently it was. New people, new suitors, new relationships, new offers in love. And not only that, but this is going to sound funny, but what I got was you're going to be really uber attracted to these people. And most importantly, you're going to be uber attractive to everybody because you're going to be lit up. You're going to be looking like you're moth to a flame. I said that in pile 1 too, but this is like really strong. It's not only moth to a flame. It's like you're like Kate Beckinsale. Okay. She's hot. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. But anyway, or David Beckham. But anyway, it depends on your flavor. You're going to be very magnetic, charismatic, magnetic. People are going to be coming to you. Don't be surprised if it's more than like 3 people, okay? But you are on fire, and your passion and your drive is showing, Okay, new beginnings in love. You're not afraid anymore. You're being fearless and courageous to express yourself and not hide who you are just to get the attention of particular people. You're like, hey, if they jive with me, that's cool. If they don't, see you later. I'm not wasting my time. And you're going to get a bunch of offers coming in, different types. I do feel there's a lot of just love offers coming in at various means. It could just be sex. It could be friendships. It could be, I just feel like the relationship area in general is opening up for you in a whole new way. And you're like, bring it on. And you've left the past behind. You're ready to start new beginnings with a very fiery, courageous, fearless attitude, which is awesome. You're taking that leap. And then you're going to have all these wonderful new beginnings in love. Like I said, for some of you, I feel like there's going to be more than one person. Okay, but the thing is they're jiving with your vibe. So when you're feeling good about yourself, you bring those people to you. Like I said, like a monster flame. You're like this big beacon. Hey, hey. And they're like, yeah, woohoo. New beginnings in love, definitely moving quickly. But then we have the Six of Cups energy in here. Okay. This is a cup. These cups represent like nostalgia, childhood memories, fond memories. However, because we have the Ace of Wands here, and you've got all this beautiful Ace of Cups, you got all this beautiful cups energy, we got all this emotion, all this love. It's almost like Venus and Jupiter went, okay, they're doing that through your scepter. I don't know, you might want to look up where Venus and Jupiter are in your charts, because I'm feeling a lot of I'm flushing. Okay, there's a lot of heat and passion going on. Good for you. Okay, so what I was seeing with this was there are memories that still come up once in a while, but they're fond memories. But then I felt like this childlike enthusiasm, childlike joy, that innocence that we used to have way back in the day. We remember when you first fell in love when you're younger, before we knew all this bullshit now. That how we just, that infatuation, that passion, that there was nobody else but them, and for them there was nobody else for you, and you guys talked all the time, all night. Remember sneaking phone calls at night? Oh no, my mom's up. You know what I mean? Texting all the time. That's what I'm really getting from the Six of Cup cards. Going back into that energy of innocence, of like brand new love, like you're experiencing it for the very first time. That is a gift in itself, that you will have that without there's nothing of the past in here. You know what I mean? To come back to haunt you. I mean, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of people will have to have fears to work through in the love area and the other two piles, but not you, pile 3. You're going to be stepping into all this. You're like brand new, fresh, clean slate. And I just had a card. Oh, I literally, this card just jumped off my deck just now on the floor. 3 of Cups. Celebrations, if you get invites to engagements, baby showers, weddings. Okay, any announcements or a friend's birthday, go for it, especially this week between now and the 13th. Because I have a feeling that's when this stuff's going to really kick off your new beginnings in love. But don't go expecting it. Just go and have a good time. But I really feel that there's just going to be a lot to celebrate. Celebrating you, your happiness, your freedom. Celebrating new loves. Okay. Fresh blank slates. That's what I'm getting, is like a clean start. Like a whole reboot. Okay. Like somebody wiped out the hard drive and put a brand new, operating system on there, and it's all moving quickly and fast, and you're feeling really good about it. Because you got the right antivirus on there. You ain't going to get screwed by no malware. This is wonderful, pile 3. Oh my gosh. So expect the unexpected, definitely. You're going to have a lot of fun surprises. I just feel very uplifted and happy. The energy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 cups, guys. That's massive love energy there. And you know what's really awesome? It's all starting from you. It's because of you. Oh my God, you guys rock. Okay, let's look at, I'm so happy. You guys got to let me know what happens here. So feeling that childlike beautiful, enthusiastic energy that you had when you were younger and in love. It's like everything is just, all the hurts are gone from the past. You're like, I'm good. I'm good with me. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, and then the Three of Cups, remember, accept all invitations. Because you never know. I mean, even if you don't have any romantic encounter at any of these, parties or celebrations, it's okay though. Because you're going to have a good time, right? You're still going to have a good time. You're going to be with people that are like-minded. That's another thing. A lot of like-minded people are now coming into your sector. And it's bittersweet and I think that's where the Six of Cups will also come in. Bittersweet memories of friends, that you've had for a while, you've moved forward and they're stuck. But you've got this beautiful balance coming in, right? Oh my gosh, you got all this beautiful support here, guys. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's look in your career and finance for people of pile 3, please, Spirit. Career and finance. Now I'm really excited. What is that going to look like? Who's winning the lotto? Come on. Let's see. No, I don't do that. Please don't ask. All right. Nice, guys. Oop. They're all plot 9 of Wands. Take that off the top. Oh my gosh, you guys keep doing it. Because I'm doing it over my pyramid. It's like, it's literally feels like it's a little heated little. I go every time I hold I'm like, I gotta move my arm over. 10 of Swords. Things are not going to get any worse now. Right now, you are through the worst of it financially. Hold on a second. All right, angels, make this clear, please. For pile 3, can we clarify? Career and finance area. The Knight of Wands, please. Okay. One more, I feel. One more for pile 3 for career and finance for this Lionsgate energy, please. Okay. At the bottom. Wow. Okay. Look at those in a minute. They just came up and the way they fanned out and the other cards didn't. It was interesting. Okay. Pile 3, pile 3, pile 3. It's like he went from this 10 of Swords to him. He's like, it's as, whatever was going on in your career and finance area, it's as worse as it was going to get. That's it. You are now passing that stage because the fruits of your labor have not gone unnoticed. You're actually going to start seeing that now. This is the 9 of Wands, okay? Keep moving forward, keep working. I feel like for some of you, this may not resonate with everybody, that you have hit that from a lot of people. Nobody saw you suffering. Nobody saw you in pain and feeling like, I'm never going to get out of this. But you put on the show, but you kept working. You kept doing it anyway. It's like you kept putting on the show. But because you faked it, you now have made it. You are going to start seeing some serious payback for all your work, for sticking through it, even though you were feeling like that. Okay, through it. Maybe it was things that were going on behind the scenes a lot of people didn't know about. You were keeping secrets. Not that, I don't feel there was deception with this, but I feel that you were keeping this from people because you didn't want them to see or know. Because you were trying to figure out a way. Trying to figure out a way out of this, whatever it was financially. But it's as worse as it's going to get. And you should start feeling it lightening up. All your efforts are paying off. All your efforts, you're going to start seeing the rewards here. But it was interesting. Okay. So the Emperor. I feel that for a while there, in this area in particular, this is interesting, pile 3. And now, like I said, it may not resonate with everybody, that you were, like, remember I said a show? You kept going and working and just not letting anybody know about this that was really going on. You hid it from a lot. You really were good at it, too. You kept a lot of stuff hidden from your loved ones, maybe your partner. And you were appearing, you started to turn into this cold Emperor energy. Okay. Almost to where you kind of, I feel like you isolated yourself. because this was getting so bad inside. Like you were so stuck in your head, you know, you were suffering alone. You weren't sharing that with anybody. You were carrying that burden by yourself. I felt like you isolated. But you kept going. No matter what, you just still kept going. You may have isolated, but you kept going, even though it didn't feel like it wasn't getting you anywhere. Because now you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor. The Six of Wands. Coming out of it. That's what I feel with the Six of Wands. I don't read the tarot traditionally. I pick up the energies associated with the cards that I get from Spirit. But the Six of Wands is, for me, it feels like you finally overcome a lot of hurdles. But you may not be seeing it yet in this area, but you're feeling it. I feel like you're starting to feel a little lifted. But then I feel there's some regret. There's a little, I don't know what it is, guys, with your career and finance, but I feel like this affected people around you somehow. If you did pull back and isolate, maybe you didn't want anybody to know, you know, maybe you didn't want your family to know, you know, and you were just trucking along, you didn't want them to go, oh no, not again, or, you know, you wanted to really push through. Like you didn't want to repeat a pattern. For some of you, others, you didn't want your partners to worry or your partners to get involved. Maybe you felt that you weren't worthy, you know, because you were feeling like that, or whatever the situation was really brought you down. But you're over the worst hurdle. You really are. You can start to relax a bit though, because you are going to start seeing things come down, because you're starting to step into temperance. You're starting to get balance again. You're starting to really sit down with yourself and look in the mirror and face things for what they are. And go, okay, well, you know, everything's not perfect, but I have this. I feel like if you haven't yet, you will be coming into control of your mind. The whole fears and everything are going to settle down. You're going to be able to see clearly in the focus. It's coming in. This big spite ain't playing around. The passion, the determination, it's like a flip. You're going to be, it's almost like you were very passionate, especially in the working career and finance, but something took you out. There was a situation. Now, this may not resonate with everybody, but there was some situation or something occurred that took you down from the person you were, this vibrant, passionate. You were always hardworking. You always made the money. You were always there, very reliable, and all this stuff like that. But something occurred, and it started making you're trying to handle that, and you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. But now you're like, okay, well, I couldn't do it then. You just kind of stopped everything and said, you know, wait a minute. Let me get with me. That's what I'm feeling. Like I said, may not resonate with everybody. I feel definitely temperance, balance, logic, intuition, and emotions. I feel like for some of you have a hard time with emotions. Some of you had a hard time. It's like you try to temper it down. You try to escape by throwing yourself into something you like doing, something that uses your mind so you don't feel. Because it's too much. It's like, I can't do that right now. I need to be, you know, I got this other stuff that has nothing to do with that. I need it, you know. But now you're coming to space. You're coming into balance and alignment. If you don't feel quite there yet, it is coming in the next 24 hours. Clarity, revelations about yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody else or what's going on around you. It has to do with you. And you will, if you have not actually stepped into that realization yet, it is coming, and it's going to be a huge relief. Then that energy is going to pick you up, and you're going to take off running. You will take off running. But this is coming, this beautiful temperance, this peace inside, which you've been waiting for. You've been dying for. Finally, you can rest. And remember, when you hit this space, remember to take time and just rest and rejuvenate. Rest and really replenish and heal yourself. Heal your body. I feel like some of you may have been under a lot of stress that was affecting you physically, so please take time. Once things settle and you start seeing things as they are, everything's going to settle around you, and the way will be clear. I mean, the toxic people and the people who were in your way or holding you back or holding you down, you're going to be like, boom, and you're going to see others that were there for your highest good that you couldn't see before. Maybe you felt maybe it was loyalty, or maybe it had to do with obligations or giving your word or whatever, you know. Well, I can kind of blow this people off, but I can't blow off this person because, you know, whatever the obligation was. Okay. But it's all going to come back. But just remember, those people that may have been affected negatively by your pullback, but even though your intentions were good, they're still there. You can still reach out. I really feel that. And you're going to be glad, because those are the very people that you're going to want to be around and want to have around you during this healing time, because they get it. They get you. They know you. And they're not after anything but your highest good. So on that note, pile 3, I wish you all the best, and you're going to have this. You're going to have to, and you've got all this too. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. And I do have some Lionsgate specials down below, one for love and one for career and finance for $8.88. If you're interested, all the details are below. Remember, if I resonate or you like this video and my beautiful dulcet tones, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, I'll be picking one subscriber every week for a free reading, minimum of 30 minutes with me. Yay! So on that note, guys, remember to ride the wave gently, but be open to your dreams. Watch out for those signs and intuitions and follow it to the T, especially in the next 24 hours. You're going to be surprised what's going to come your way with this beautiful Lionsgate energy. Sending you much love and light, guys. Good night. Thank you.